no mistake. And you know I'm up in this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So if you don't like the truth or don't want to hear it, maybe this ain't the channel for you, backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna get right into this message today. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go from there. Let me put this on the other arm. I think I should really set my decks up nicely so then I don't have to dig through and figure out what I wanna use. It's already right there, you know? Type of energy. Let's start off with some positive affirmations. Okay. Hi. I'm waiting on my tablet to come on too. Alright, can you give me some positive affirmation for the collective today? This is down. I'm fine, how are you? It's been a minute. Have my lives been popping up for you? Hi, Juan, we see. All the way to Detroit. I'm doing fine, how are you? And do my lives pop up for you? Because I've been having a problem with my lives popping up for some of my collective. Okay. Do I move this? Just out the strength that I don't want to get copyrighted. And yeah, do you see my lives? Oh, I'll put it down there. Let me get it up and moving first of all. Okay. Alright, positive affirmations. Somebody give me any strength up. I love that. I cherish every cell in my body. Somebody needs to listen to their body. If your body tells you it's tired, your body tells you what it needs. It's just a matter of us listening to our body and not fighting against our body. And the more you listen to your body instead of fighting against it, the more you'll realize how smooth sailing things are for you and how your body works with you naturally versus you fighting against your body. If you know you're tired, why the fuck are you overworking yourself? And you know you're tired. Or like some people, or somebody could listen to their body to the point where they know they're coming down with a cold, or they just know something's off. Somebody could listen to like gut feelings type energy. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Somebody needs to lead from a loving space instead of fear, or just realizing all that you love and all that's around you versus fears. Because if I'm focused on love, I'm attracting more love in. But if I'm focused on what I fear, I attract more situations in that causes that fear. It makes sense? Okay. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Somebody here has like, somebody leads. Hi. Somebody's like a leader, do something in the spiritual field. Somebody could be religious based and do something with their religious beliefs. And it's just a matter of accepting your gifts. Somebody could just be very intuitive, you know. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Somebody cares too much about what people think of them, and they just need to show up for themselves. And, you know, just if you don't love yourself and you don't accept yourself, how do you expect other people to accept you when you're not even accepting of yourself? And usually people that don't accept themselves don't move authentically. They move based off of what other people would think, and trying to impress other people versus being their authentic self. I mean, how do you expect people to accept you when you don't even accept you? You know? So somebody gets a sense of freedom when they stop giving a fuck about what people think about them. Stop trying to impress the world. I'm new. Could you introduce yourself to me? Um, I'm Spiritual Key. I do collective readings. I also do personals. And yeah, that's my introduction. Nice to meet you. And welcome to my channel. Okay. I honor my self-worth by asking for what I want. Somebody here needs to learn how to ask for what they want. It's that saying, closed mouths don't get fed. If you know you need help, if you know that you need something but you don't ask for it, how do you know if a person's going to help you or even do anything for you if you never ask, you know? Okay. Is that it out this deck? Thank you. I can expand time when I'm inspired. Somebody, it's this type of energy. If you're not inspired, you lack the motivation to do things. And you also feel like you don't have the time for something because, or it could just be this energy of a person focuses on their mental health and focus on their health. And if that's out of whack or if they don't feel inspired, then they're not going to make moves to something else. If my energy don't feel right, why would I make moves to do something else? I need to focus on my own energy before I try to focus on anything else. Or, like I said, it could just be the energy of if a person is not inspired, they lack the motivation. You know, if I'm not inspired, I lack the motivation to show up for myself and add it, show up for others. Baby, I'm trying to show up for my fucking self. The fuck? Wow, what? Okay. Yeah, heavy on the, if a person don't feel inspired, they're not really productive. And you know, it's okay, we gotta feel our emotions to heal it, but don't stay there forever. Don't stay there long. My productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. Like I said, if a person feel like they energy off or they just don't feel inspired, then they're not gonna make moves to do particular things. So then it's this energy of how can you inspire yourself, you know? When them days that you lack inspiration, how can you inspire yourself and, you know, feed that inspiration? Or like I said, just take that day, do what you need to get your mental health right, to get back in your mood, do healing work, you know, and just don't stay in this uninspired energy. Or this could be the energy of a person's dreams getting shot. They lack inspiration to follow their dreams because their dreams got shot, you know? And it's like, how can you put yourself back in this inspirational state, motivation, when you had the motivation before your dreams got shot type energy? Or this could also be a person lack inspiration because they care too much about what other people think. So then they just, that could be a dream, like they can shoot somebody's dreams down too. If I lack motivation and I look for validation through other people and I care about what other people think, and then another person tells me like, nah, I don't think that's smart, I don't think you should do X, Y, and Z, it can shoot a person's confidence down. Shot to confidence, it could shoot a person's motivation down type of energy. And that's why you can't give a fuck what people think, because you got the vision for yourself. Them other people didn't get that vision, so fuck them. Okay, I peeped it, spirit, I peeped it. Let me see. So it's this type of energy of somebody needs to learn ways to motivate themselves, but also somebody needs to learn ways. Somebody needs to learn ways to motivate themselves, and somebody also needs to learn ways to not give a fuck about what people think, because you'll play yourself out of your own position. You'll play yourself out of your own dreams, giving a fuck too much about what people think. Fuck them. They are not you. You are not them. Fuck them. The hell? Wow, these words hits me today. Wow, thank you. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. That's what I'm here for, right? I'm glad that it's helping you, and you know, just keep pushing forward and know that you're authentic for a reason. We are authentic. And, you know, everybody ain't gonna get you. You ain't meant for everybody to get, but the right people gonna get you. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't, if we had everybody the same, then you can't tell who's authentic and who's fake. You know? You're funny, you make me smile. Yeah, I'm glad I do. And keep that smile, baby. Okay, let me see. Let me get y'all some spirit animals. But yes, that type of energy. Somebody just needs to, or somebody grew up in a family like where they were real judgmental. So then when the person got older, they cared about the world judging them because it started at home. Or if my mom was real judgmental on me, or my dad, and then I go into the real world, if the people that birthed me, brought me to life, judged me, and judged and criticized everything that I do, of course, when I go into the real world, I expect nothing but that. Because those are the people that birthed me. And then somebody's their own worst critic off the strength of them people, their parents judging them. Like, you ever get judged? It's like a person cooking and a parent sitting there criticizing everything that you do when you cook. And to you, it's like, this shit tastes good. Like, I'm so proud of myself. But they find a way to shoot your confidence down. And by the time you reach adulthood, your confidence is shot and you don't even want to do it. But it's because it started at home. It's that type of energy. Like, damn, do I never do anything right? Are you ever impressed? Fuck them. Give a fuck who it is. Alright, spirit animal. Damn. Okay. Okay. Thank you, divine. Alright. Panda. Boundaries. Your space is sacred. Guess who overstay their welcome impact to Aurora? And you have every right. Yeah, that human judgment, it really hurts. Yeah, that's why you cannot give a fuck about what people think. I'm telling you. And the more you start to appreciate yourself, love yourself, value yourself, and see your authenticity, what the fuck? See your authenticity as uniqueness, the more you realize a lot of people in this world that post judgment don't even like themselves. You realize that. They be the ones quickest to judge other people, but they not even being themselves because they're trying to be everything the world wants them to be and to be accepted. And you're judging the person that's being themselves. You don't even like yourself. Why the fuck would I take advice from you of how to be myself? And you don't even like you. You know? The hell? Okay. All right. And you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Somebody pours and pours and pours and pours and shows so much love to people. So much love. But it's like they're not getting the same love back that they're pouring into other people so gracefully. It's this type of energy. Somebody needs to set boundaries for themselves. And the people that's going to run off are the people that benefited off your brokenness. The people that benefited off of you lacking boundaries thereof. Not the people that's for you. No, the people that you want to see how a person really feel about you, tell their ass no. See how they move when they mad at you. You see how they feel about you. Oh, absolutely. But at the end of the day, like, boundaries are for you, not them. See, that's where people get boundaries mixed up. So you feeling some type of way, me setting boundaries with you, baby, they're for me, not you. The hell? You feel some type of way? I kick rocks. I don't even give a fuck. My bad, that's harsh. I don't, though. I don't. You gotta be like that about you, because if you play about you, other people gonna play about you. And if you play about your boundaries, other people gonna overstep your boundaries, treat you how they feel your worth. That's what knowing your self-worth means too, because people will treat you how they feel your worth, and you can be accepting less than you deserve, less than your worth. But if I don't know my worth, then I'm going to accept less than what I'm worth. Look, my cup even say self-love. Hello. I love people so much, but don't give it back so much. And that's why I got out of a relationship and being myself till I learned. So this makes sense a lot. And look, you're here for a reason. Nothing's a coincidence. And I'm proud of you. It's hard choosing yourself, especially when you all you know to do is people please and people please and people please, and then you start setting boundaries with people. Some people actually feel guilty for setting boundaries. I know when I first started setting boundaries, I felt so bad because I was so used to pouring and people pleasing. And then when you set boundaries, it's like, damn, am I being harsh? No, the fuck you not. It ain't. It ain't. You gotta demand what you deserve. And you gotta know what you deserve. Because, like I said, people will give you. Takers are going to take, givers are going to give. But you can't let somebody overtake and overtake and overtake and overtake to the point where you ain't got shit to give to yourself. No. You can't water out of a dry ass plant. So before that plant dries up, I'm going to have to move around, bud. Preach, sister. You hear me? I don't know what that means. Yeah, sometimes you got to put the boots on your ass. I'm not finna drain myself trying to love you. Fuck no. I'm not gonna drain myself, drain my resources, drain my energy pouring into you, and you ain't pouring shit back. Hell no. Hell no. And you don't do things looking for things in return, but at some point, some shit gotta give. Can't keep letting a person take and take and take and take, because somebody will take and take and take, and your garden will be dried the fuck up. I'm talking about, and then you'll realize some of the people you're pouring into put intentionally is putting pesticides in your shit. And you wonder why your crops is dying off? Look at the people you're pouring into. They're putting pesticides in your fucking garden. You wonder why? Then you're going to realize the people that sit back, watch your garden from a far blossom, and then come up and want to take off your garden. Then you're going to realize the people that actually plant seeds in your garden too. The more you set boundaries, love yourself, and know your worth, the more you're going to realize a lot of people that come and go in your life be lessons. You hear me? A lot of people that come and go in your life, some people just come to take and show you. Damn, you keep taking and taking. They're there to show you the lesson of self-love. Because if you keep giving and giving and giving, they're going to keep taking until you learn how to set boundaries with a motherfucker. For real. You make me laugh so much. It brightens my day so much. I love that. Like, share, comment, subscribe, okay? And turn your post notification bell button on so you don't miss a live. But I love that. Keep that smile. I bet you have a beautiful smile. All right, Panther. Or somebody could have watched the movies Black Panther recently. Type energy, or somebody, Halloween coming up, somebody could want to dress up as like a Black Panther or dress their kids as one. Take that how that resonates. Or somebody could have dressed as one for like a Halloween. All right, guidance. It is time to release your passion, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Somebody here, you are protected. You are heavy on the guided. My ancestors guide me. What I believe in guide me. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. And you won't be deceived by the physical or by what other people say, because you'll realize some people just give you advice off the strength of trying to lead your ass astray. You want me to go? I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to you on that. I gotta talk to what I believe in. I gotta see if this is what I'm supposed to even be doing. You know, it's the type of energy, and sometimes you realize it's from a pure place. I already did. Oh, he. Welcome to the Kitty Collective. I love that. So somebody here, I said somebody's dreams got shot down. Somebody just need to live. Somebody needs to follow their dreams, man. Somebody could have $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion ass idea. A lot of people that's rich and in this $1 million, $1 billion ass energy, I'm sure they were told what they were doing is not the way to go. That is stupid. That they should work a 9 to 5 job. There's nothing wrong with 9 to 5s. No shade, no tea to 9 to 5 workers. But it's off the strength of a worker's mentality versus a person that has a dreamer's mentality is two different things. And if the dreamer's mentality listens to the worker's mentality, they'll fumble their $1 billion ass idea off the strength of you don't understand. Or your dreams got shot a long ass time ago. You failed. Some people fall, and when they fall on their face, they don't get back up. You ain't made like that. That ain't supposed to be your ending. You're supposed to fall on your face, get up and learn a fucking lesson and keep going. Not fall on your face in defeat with your head down, tail tucked. Hell no. Somebody here needs to get the fuck back up, stand up, and follow your dreams. I'm telling you, like, somebody's heavy on the transition because it's crow and frog and they both transition. Okay, well, let me do what's down here though. Antelope. Or somebody could see like deers. What is the other animal that got motherfucking horns and shit? I can't remember. My music went off, y'all. I just noticed that. I cannot remember what animal is that. Oh, it was playing the whole time. God only knows. Little dreaming. I'm telling you. Somebody got some dreams, and your dreams supposed to take you far. What you believe in drop these gems and these dreams and these visions to you. So it's just this type of energy of what you doing, honey, sir. Don't let the physical fool you. Or it could just be the energy of a person's not really reaping back the success they desire from following their dreams. So it's like, should I? Maybe I shouldn't put as much time into it because I don't think it's gonna go far. Fuck that. You got lessons to learn. I love this live stream. You're the funniest person ever. Am I? I'm not even meaning to be funny for real. But fuck that. You got lessons to learn, baby. You'll know how to run a kitchen if you learn the lessons. Somebody want the blessings without learning the lessons. No, that's not how that should work. You gotta walk the storm, walk the walk, talk the talk, learn the lessons, then reap the blessings. And I just broke down testimony. And when you think of testimony, testimony, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Look at my mind thinking and shit. I love that. Okay. You are being told unequivocally it's time to get moving, set your intentions, take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. Somebody here is going into an open door, or it has arrived. Okay? You need to follow your dreams. Heavy on the follow your dreams. Making your dreams turn into reality is given law of, not cause and effect. What is the law? And I cannot even think of it. Worst time, man. But it's a law of attraction where you put the work towards your dreams and then you reap the rewards. And I cannot remember it right now. But I'm going to get back to it. Somebody just need to follow their dreams and walk into an open door and set their intentions and make sure your intentions are very pure. Okay? Heavy on the pure, set your intentions and be ready to walk in the door. You got to manifest, let it go, let it flow. And then when it flows in, walk through the door. But other than that, don't sweat it. When we stress, we invite in more stress in situations. So if I'm stressing about funds, I'm going to be broke as fuck because I'm stressing and I'm already telling myself I'm broke. I'm going to invite in more bills that's going to drain my finances. I'm like, damn, like every time I look, I got a bill to pay. You're manifesting that shit. You're talking yourself there. You got to do something different, babe. Something got to give. You feel me? Elephant forgiveness. Somebody needs to practice forgiveness. When we don't forgive, it's like, here, take this cup. And you put poison in the cup. Drink it. And you hoping they drop dead, but really in reality, your insides is dying inside. You know, holding on to pain, harboring guilt, all them emotions manifest sicknesses in your body. So somebody just needs to forgive. You're not doing that person a favor forgiving. Everybody get caught up in this illusion. I don't know. Everybody gets caught up in this illusion of if I forgive you, I'm doing you a favor. No, you're doing yourself a favor. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, that person could hurt you and move on with their life and continue to hurt other people in the same exact way. And you're stuck. You're seeking validation. You're stuck in that timeline of hurt. Meanwhile, that person's out hurting other people. I have a question. What religion do you follow? I feel vibes are Christian. If it is, I love it because I'm a Christian too. I'm just spiritual. I'm not a religious-based person, but to each his own. I don't discriminate on religion. So yeah, it's this type of energy. Somebody needs to learn to forgive because baby, you're not doing that person a favor. You're doing you a favor. Because when you forgive, you can actually let a person go, and that baggage is not stopping you from your everyday life of living. It's like going through a bad breakup and you're not forgiving that person. So the next relationship you get in, you bring that baggage from that relationship into this relationship. No, ma'am. There we go. All right, luck, lady. Well, I feel you, Queen. They call it speaking it into existence. Exactly. You know I'm cooking. You hear me cooking? Okay, ladybug. Luck. Somebody got good luck. Somebody could have seen a ladybug recently. You know we love good luck over here, right? Alright, your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition, so somebody needs to state their intentions and dream big. It's a video, they like, dream big, bitch. Dream big, bitch. I don't know where it came from, but it was like a famous audio, or somebody's voice could go viral. But this is the energy of somebody who's been setting their intentions, been doing the work, been walking their walk, been talking and talking, they ready to reap the rewards. That's why I'm like, don't give up. You're almost at the fucking finish line. The finish line could be 5 meters away, 10, 20, 30, who knows? But if you give the fuck up, how do you know you're going to get to the finish line? It's like cross country, okay? When you run cross country, you run a long distance. And by the time you get halfway through, or you're like 75% through with the track, it's like, fuck, I want some water, I'm fucking tired. You know, damn near out of breath, in pain, especially if you ain't been training for it. But the more races you do, the more your body starts to get used to it. This is that type of energy. Somebody here, you damn near there. You see this big ass cornfield, you gotta run around. You damn near around the cornfield, but you're you're stuck on the illusion of the cornfield being so big. You don't see how fast you got past how fast you got through the cornfield. Because in some cross country tracks, there's these huge ass. I did cross country, so I know this by hand. Or somebody could have did cross country track here. And yeah, you run around at cornfields, like 2, 3 cornfields, but somebody gets so caught up in the physical and what the physical look like, they don't realize you've been running and you damn near done with this cornfield, but you looking at the cornfield versus what's in front of you. No, don't get distracted by what's on the side. Look at what the fuck is. Keep going, run, and sprint when you almost at the finish line. You know, it's that type of energy. I've always had my dreams shut down due to my parents or friends. Then I shut them down. And after a while, I feel more the desire to do it. I get back to it and I feel better. So this helps. I got you. And yes, fuck what they talking about. You got a vision for a reason. You hear me? Sometimes you gotta be narrow focused, and sometimes you gotta be delusional about your goals. Because I'm telling you, like, a lot of people that got rich and reached wealth, they family didn't. Who was that streamer? I keep seeing him on Facebook. And his mom, she put him off. She put him out off the strength of his dreams. I got put out off the strength of me doing readings because people didn't see eye to eye with it. But this ain't about me. His name's Speed. And why he's rich as fuck, he's famous. His vision took off. She like, you streaming that? She emotionally abusing the fuck out of him. Like, I'm telling you. But now that he big, it was a video that resurfaced of his mom coming out asking her for money. The people that got the most to say by the time you make it will be the same people with their hand out. You know I believed in you. Know the fuck you didn't. Why the fuck is you lying? You know you ain't believed in me. You know you talked down on me. And you know you tried to plant seeds in my ears, but once you make it, I swear they gonna be claiming, yeah, that's my friend. That's my cousin. Come on now, you ain't talked to me in how long? Are you fucking kidding me? It's this type of energy of somebody, by the time you make it, people are going to be trying to leech off of your success. Then they're going to be trying to remind you of the times that y'all did have. Well, you remember what's... Yeah, baby, that's how many years ago? I Show Speed. Yeah, that's his name. And look, I ran cross country. I feel you. See? Look, I be cooking. I don't mention nothing for no reason. So it's that type of energy. Like, by the time a person make it and really go big, watch how your past try to trickle back. And I'm not talking about just old lovers. I'm talking about friends, family, motherfuckers that had the most shit to say about. Motherfuckers that convinced you to walk away from what your $1 billion idea is. Watch how they try to leech off your success. Please stop next, okay? Remember that time? I remember clearly, but you remember that time? I forgave, but I didn't forget. See, when you forgive, that don't mean you forgot. You learned the wisdom from what didn't occurred, yeah. But I didn't forget because I had to learn the wisdom from it. So then I don't bump into another situation like it again or entertain that shit again. You know, it's that type of energy. Like, yeah, I forgave you. Some people think forgiveness means forgetting, but no, the fuck it don't. Forgiveness does not mean forgiving. I mean, yes, forgiveness means forgiving. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. Forgiveness does not mean unlimited access to you. Especially if you keep giving the person access to come in and do the same fuck shit. At this point, you got to take a step back and look like, damn, am I the problem? Because why do I keep accepting this shit? Is it me? Because at this point, you got a pattern. I see your pattern, but I'm constantly accepting you back in. At this point, do I like the self-love? Why do I keep choosing this? You know, sometimes you gotta check yourself about shit. Check yourself before you wreck yourself type of energy. All right. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. Like I said, somebody almost to the finish line. Like damn, just sprint, little baby. Just jog. Shit, and like I'm telling you, some people that was not used to cross country, they'll fuck around walk. Like they'll be running, they be like, fuck, but they didn't give up. Like at the end of the day, if you gotta walk, walk. If you can do a little light jog, light jog. If you could sprint, sprint. But that's not smart in cross country because you got a long distance. You gotta jog it out. Then, you know, it's this type of energy where somebody, if you one of them people, they gotta walk, baby, walk. But as long as you taking steps, you still making progress. Period. But when you stop making progress, you're stopping your dreams from manifesting. Girl, you got some really great gifts in your words. When I hear them, then others make me smile and show you're a good person and went through stuff. Listen, I be getting my ass whooped, gotta learn lessons. So then I can help you all, you know? But thank you so much. Thank you. Keep chasing your dreams, girl. Fuck what they talking about for real. I'm telling you, them are gonna be the same people leading to your success because they still living in the same cycles, doing the same shit, and they ain't chase their dreams or their dreams got shot. So then they trying to save you from getting your dream shot. But baby, I endure shit. Come on now, I get back up. I resurrect. Are you fucking kidding me? It's this type of energy. Like I'm gonna resurrect. You think that's gonna shoot me down? Or somebody got this energy of a motherfucker telling them you ain't gonna do it. You can't do it without me. And then you prove to a motherfucker, I did it without you. Now what? It's that experience, absolutely. Wisdom is gained through experience. 111 on the clock, intuition. Somebody got that energy. It's like a parent telling you, you ain't gonna be shit, or you ain't gonna do it without me. You need me. And you prove to a motherfucker, I don't need you. I don't know, maybe somebody gets that drive. Somebody gets motivated when a motherfucker tell them they ain't gonna do something. I'm about to show you I'm gonna do something. Watch this. That's somebody energy. When they get doubted, it makes them want to do it more. That drives somebody. That really motivates somebody here. Okay, let me see something. Baby, I've been thinking. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Why my music keeps stopping? What is really going on? Okay. Or somebody got the energy, they run right into fires. People avoid certain fires. Somebody will run right into that shit. Like, that shit don't faze me. I ain't worried about no fucking fire. I ain't even worried about getting burnt a little bit. I'm still gonna run. I'm still gonna do it. Motherfuckers looking at the person crazy as hell, like they running towards the fire. You need to worry about you and not me. Okay? Then they see you come out the fire barely scarred. And they shocked. Maybe I should do it. Baby, I paved the way. Sit back and watch. What Beyonce say? Sit back and watch. Somebody like to dance. Somebody likes to dance. Sit back and watch. I did not mean to go to her channel. Somebody like Lady Gaga. I was picking up on that song. What is the song? Poker face, poker face. Or somebody got a poker face. And what is it? Paparazzi? I saved my life when I showed you the dough. Deuces. Baby, that ain't for me. That ain't for me. What was the roughest thing you went through in life? Good question. I got a lot of instances, but I always made it through. I think surviving backdoor attempts to the people closest to me. That was a hard pill to swallow for me personally. And there was so many people. That was probably the hardest thing. But it came naturally. Like, my intuition led me out of a lot of situations. You know? I think the hardest part was the healing journey of it. Acceptance is a real thing. Accepting the truth of the situations and accepting people for who they are versus who I always dreamed them to be. Or the little illusion that I painted in my own head of what they were versus who they were in front of me. That was probably the hardest thing I've had to heal, I would say. Now come. Somebody never thought this day would come with somebody pull the rug on a motherfucker. Like, I'm cool. Somebody tried to take somebody. Somebody tried to bring somebody down mentally. Make somebody insane. No. Okay. Where's the collective at currently? In the now. In the now. Okay. Somebody here is regenerating themselves. It's like, when you think of a person that runs a business, right, and they rebrand, it's like somebody is not the person they used to be because you rebranded yourself. It's this type of energy. If somebody's not sitting around waiting for somebody to slap a label on them and rebrand them, or like, yeah, I see this person and they doing X. No, I'm gonna rebrand myself. Somebody is the script. Like, it's that type of energy, main character energy. Like, baby, just sit back and watch. You ain't seen shit yet. Somebody got a positive outcome coming too. Like, somebody, it's due to the fact that somebody's actually actively doing the work and going through this rebirth, which is allowing it room for positive outcomes to come. Or what they put into the world is what they're getting back. I see healing does take a lot of time depending on the situation. Absolutely. I agree. And, you know, I feel like we can never be so fully healed because at the end of the day, we're going to always be healing from something. You know, we can heal our childhood trauma, but we still got to heal situations that we gained through experience and ongoing things that, you know, we always supposed to learn a lesson. We're supposed to always be growing and ascending. So, you know, that's how I view it, but it definitely take a lot out of you, especially emotionally. It took a toll on you. And somebody's in this energy of they really pay. Okay. My bad. I get distracted sometimes. Somebody is really paying attention to their insides. Like I said, it's this type of energy. If a person feel like they energy off, it's not this energy of my energy off. I'm gonna call other people and be venting to people about. No, somebody isolates themselves, fix their energy. They don't demon dump on other people. And most likely, this person that does this get demon dumped on, where people seek them out and call them like, I'm going through X, Y, and Z, and da 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 da. It's like this, and this person could be barely checked on, but they do the checking on, or they barely checked on, but people call them just a demon dump. They don't even ask how you doing. They just telling you their problems and shit. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I think you should do X, Y, Z, because you got the solution for everything. But it's because somebody naturally gravitate towards being alone. And when they feel uninspired or sad or not determined, just feel off or feel off mentally, they tone into self. Somebody really cares about mental health, things like that, to the point where they growing a tree inside of themselves. And I love that for you. Somebody wants to travel, or somebody's going to be traveling soon. Somebody might bump into a romantic partner traveling, or somebody wants to travel with a romantic partner. Oh, goodness, that's crazy. It happens. What? Somebody could be coming into romance, or this is what's to come. Oh, makes a lot of sense. You're part of my entity. If for infinity, when the world has dealt these cards, I'll, somebody like, look, when everything falls, you can come get under my umbrella. Okay. Or somebody was traveling with a temptress type of energy. Somebody that was in temptation. Somebody was going on a lot of traveling. But anyways, they seen a potential and a hope. No shade. I'm just honest. Okay, anyways, somebody here, when you cry, what you believe in don't play about you. So it's this type of energy of when a person cries, it's like you're producing gems. Like when you think of gems, gems are made under pressure. When you think of wine, they got to put pressure on the grapes, let it sit, X, Y, and Z, patience. Somebody here, when you cry, it's not the energy of I'm down bad, like damn, this is my defeat. No. It's this type of energy of somebody evolves and becomes something completely different. You cry, but then you turn that crying into wisdom later, into profit, into power, into strength, into planting a new seed in your inner sanctuary. It's like this energy of like, the more you gain experience throughout the world, right? The more you realize people ain't who they seem. People got different tricks. People got different dips. And then you go back to this garden and plant this seed of wisdom. Like, you know what? I learned this manipulation tactic. I know what love bombing is. So I'm going to plant this seed here so then I can recognize it when I see it. It's this type of energy. Somebody here, you don't let things break you down. You more so let it give you more wisdom and know how to read people more. So it's like, yeah, you met with a new way of a person do something or a whole new tactic, some shit you never seen before, but it's more so the energy of like, damn, that exists. Mm. It was a post I seen. It was like, people have showed me crayon colors in the crayon box that I didn't even think existed. It's this type of energy of like, damn, I didn't think that shit existed, but you know what? I'm gonna plant that knowledge. Like I said, if same demon, different body, adios. It's this type of energy, which is also helping a person spiritually reconnect and emotionally reconnect. And this could be also reconnecting with self in your insides, like your inner sanctuary, your inner needs. A person not gonna really, if I never experience, how can I say I don't like something or I do or don't want something? So if I never experience a person that gaslights, I'm not gonna, how am I gonna know I don't like that? Like, damn, you're trying to really make me feel like I'm delusional and question my own reality? I don't like that. I, I now I know that trick. So then if I'm addressing a problem and a person tries to make me the problem or gaslight me, reverse psychology, now I know that trick. So now I can see your manipulation. I'm telling you, I be talking to some people and when they try to pull manipulation tactics, because I'm aware of them, I be sitting back listening and I'm like, damn, they just, that's reverse psychology. That's shifting blame. And I be calling it out in my head and then I be telling myself they'll never hear from me again. But it's because it's gained through experience and actually doing the healing work. You know, when you go through the world and get experience but lack healing, you're moving out of trauma. My hardest part in my life was when I was 8. My dad did drugs and my mom left me. I was watching my brother by myself and stuff. I had a car crash, 2 flips could have died, but I'm so thankful to God. I love that you're still around, and I'm sorry for your testimony. Believe it or not. And honestly, I do have a question for you. As a kid, right? How was that for you seeing that growing up? Like your dad on drugs and your mom barely around. How was that for you? Because my testimony is different. My child father is deceased, but he had a drug problem and he overdosed. So I wouldn't know how that would be for my child. But I mean, I walked away from his ass at 2 months, so I was trying to keep her away from it. But I just want to know your perspective of things, you know. But hey, I'm happy that you survived and keep actively doing the healing work. 44, 44. Somebody's very protected. Heavy on the protection. Keep doing the healing work and just keep overcoming shit that was sent to break you, you know?
It takes courage to do what you're doing and making it through actively. I love that. All right, the marriage of spirit and matter. Somebody's married spiritually, or somebody could be traveling and married to a temptress. Chandelier, Sia. Or somebody married a temptress, but spiritually is married to somebody completely different. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Kanisha.
Well, my dad changed over time, but my mom left. I have not spoke to her since 13. It makes me really sad about that.
Then you got to start. I think my personal advice to you is to start aiming towards healing your mother issues, your mother woundings, because that's going to affect your friendships and relationships. And you could face abandonment issues. So it's either you cling on to the wrong
People and you don't want them to abandon you, or you turn into the person that abandons people.
It's a defense mechanism, to not feel that feeling again. So that's what I would say. Aim your healing work towards healing that wounding from childhood, especially if you're still getting sad about it, because then the more you heal, the more
It ain't gonna really affect you, and the more you realize spirit put people in your life
that you need, not what you want. And you might get a whole new mother figure that's completely better, but they ain't even blood, you know? Okay, clearing away obstacles,
protection. Heavy on the
protected. Protected. Period. Somebody here is clearing out obstacles, moving away from obstacles, or somebody's ancestors is somebody's so protected that if a person put an obstacle in a person's path, your ancestors cleared that path for you. Okay, when you think about walking down the street and you see, like, how you, or somebody could live
where there's like these huge ass trash cans that be out on the sidewalk and people just go up and throw it in the trash. I'm not talking about the little trash that you put in front of your house. Take it how it resonate.
and you gotta literally walk
Around the trash can, so it might means you gotta go onto the street a little bit, walk around, and then keep going. Somebody ancestors moved that shit, like, that ain't supposed to be there. Let my baby walk the runway. Somebody want a model, somebody's a model. And now that I'm 16, I have a stepmom. Oh, let me watch my mouth. So it changed a lot and healed, but I go through a lot of identity issues that my dad don't like, so it's rough in this time. It's okay. You figuring out who you are.
and you're not here to get me through it all. Somebody's used to being, somebody's like, damn, I'm just
Somebody you love now. But
what was I about to get to? With the identity issues,
it's more so with the energy of
if you're trying to find yourself
throughout what society told you should be,
throughout what your parents told you should be, or your father, throughout what teachers, counselors,
trusted people, grandparents, motherfucking, oop, watch my mouth, police
told you should be, and you're trying to unpeel
who you are underneath all them layers of what everybody demands you to be or expects you to be. It's like having parents that expect a kid to be
a doctor and they keep pushing that dream on them.
And that ain't even what they want to do.
That's what you're facing when it comes
to your identity. People telling you what you should be.
You gotta be obedient, do this, do that, do that.
Figure out you. And don't let nobody feel bad that you're unboxing who you are, because at the end of the day,
you want to show up in your own skin
and be happy to be there. You don't want to live for other people and showing up for other people that you're miserable.
Confirmation. That could be for somebody else too, that's viewing in the future and or
here.
So yeah, that's my thing. Be at peace with yourself. I'd rather be, it's a quote, would you rather be at, it's a question.
Would you rather be at peace with the world but at war with yourself, or at war with
the world and at peace with yourself? And peace comes with a price. Okay, like somebody here is giving guidance, or somebody ancestors let them know, look,
whoop-de-whoop-whoop. They keep somebody in tune.
They trying to set this path, this obstacle. Look, beware, this is coming, and it's somebody's too protected for somebody to try to set obstacles in a person's way, because their ancestors going to let them know the scoop ahead of time, and they're moving that shit out their way. When you walk in the room, them people could have been in the room 3-4 minutes before you, but when you walk in the room, them people out of them, because your ancestors protected you. You showed up right when you were supposed to. It's that type of energy. No, you're fine. My dad cusses all the time. I do it, but it don't matter. I had identity issues since 13 and younger, but never cared. Now it gets more serious due to getting older. Yeah, be patient with yourself. Take your time with yourself, and like I said, you want to be able to show up in your skin and authentically glow and be you, and not have to cling to nobody else's identity. So don't let other people, outside influences, make you feel bad for being yourself. Type of energy. Now, one thing I will say is, I'm a I'm a good example and lead by example. So yeah, your dad do it, but I'm not gonna do it. And I've been working on my body. My body needs to, because my daughter, she's starting to copy what I say. So this is good practice. This is good practice. And just know you did not deserve what happened to you. It's just there to spark your healing and an awakening within you. But you are worthy of being loved, and you're worthy of everything you desire and you want. Okay? What your mother did got nothing to do with you. And don't blame yourself. I see it a lot where kids get abandoned and they think it's them. Like, did she leave because of me? Did he leave because of me? No. It's because they got their own demons they fighting, and all they knew to do was run. Fight, flight, or freeze. She flighted out. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So don't blame yourself, okay? That is not your baggage to carry. If anything, the baggage you're carrying is how it made you feel, how it affected you, and what defense mechanisms you picked up from it. But other than that, do not blame yourself for her actions and her immaturity and her irresponsibility. And don't let that be a part of your identity. When you get older, and if you want to have the family life, be a better mom than she was to you. Okay? Somebody like, look, I'm somebody you used to love, and somebody like, look, if I was a boy, then you understand exactly what you put me through. Stop playing with me. I'm not one of them. 10, 36, 38, 16. Crazy. 43, 34, and 31. My dad told me it was on my mom because she could have called me anytime or did or talked to me, but she chose to reject us and me. And that's true. At the end of the day, communication goes both ways. And especially like with parents, it's their job to keep that communication open with their kids. So it's this type of energy of like, I'm glad that your dad is clear cut, clean, honest with you. I value that, because I think we should be honest with our kids, and then you're not gonna grow up making excuses for her and her actions and trying to like sugarcoat the truth when you already facing it. So then it's already setting you up, not for failure, setting you up to succeed in your healing journey. So yeah, like at the end of the day, she's missing out on a wonderful person, and that's you. And further down the line, she might realize her mistakes and try to come to you, but by the time you be healed, and you get to decide how you really want to handle that situation, and whether you want to build a connection or not. And I'm glad that you had a stepmom step in and be a wonderful mother figure to you, because you deserve that. But yes, it's her fault. It's not you, it's her. Period. And it ain't nothing you could have really did to make her communicate with you or hit you up or even come visit you. Because there's a will, there's a way. People make time for things they love. And it could be she angry at your father about his drug addiction. So she took it out on you. But I think like that's horrible. Like, why would she leave you with somebody that got a drug addiction instead of taking you with her? Okay, I'll do that.
Like this, that. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. That's, I don't know, that don't make sense to me. Like,
I guess I'll be honest.
I'm always honest. I'm an open book. So yeah, I mean, with my child, I walked away from my child for that 2 months pregnant, and I made my mind up cautiously that I'm gonna do it, and I choose self love. I'll do it alone, if anything. But I wasn't willing to leave my child with him. I didn't. The drug he was on, he used to nod off, and I didn't let him hold our child either because he could drop our daughter. He was dropping everything in his hands. So I don't even see why your mom would leave you with somebody she knows is addicted to drugs, not caring about your safety. That's the first red flag. Like, huh? Somebody playing magic, trying to bring somebody back. Please stop. Boy, you should know what you're fighting for. But, I'm happy that it all worked itself out. And the healing journey is going to hurt. But be patient with yourself. Show yourself grace. And, don't take accountability for the things that you're not supposed to hold yourself accountable for other people's actions. You can only take accountability for yourself. And other people are not going to take accountability for themselves. Some people will, some people won't. But as quick as you learn to accept validation for what it is and not seek it from other people, the harder it is to manipulate you because you already validated yourself. My stepmom does a lot for me. Cooks, cleans, loves me, protects me, and supports me. Where my mom would sleep all day and my dad is clean now, today, if you're wondering. But yeah, it is confusing. No, I know you stated that in the earlier comments that he changed his life around, and I value that. I love that, and I'm happy that you got your father figure there, and you get to see him in a different light, and I'm happy that you. It's kind of a win-win situation. Like, yeah, you seeing him in his lowest and him having that addiction, but it also raised red flags to you. Like, yeah, I know not to take that route. I'm not gonna touch that fire because I'm gonna get burned. I've seen what it did. I've seen how it destroyed the person that I love. But it's a beautiful thing. You got to see him turn his whole life around. I think that's a beautiful thing. And I think it's a beautiful thing that your stepmom does everything. See, I said you're going to get a mother figure that loves you and it ain't even going to be blood. You never know. But I love that for you. I love that she caters to you like a mother. You deserve that love, period. You deserve everything this world has to offer to you. And sometimes things don't work out with the biological parent, but the step parent, they be the best thing that walked into your life. Okay, let yourself receive. Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Somebody, it's hard for you to receive from people. Whether it's love, help. It taught me so much. He teaches me that it's wrong and what to do right. Yes, I love that. It sounds like your dad is a pretty honest person. And I like that. I think that you should always be honest with your kid because it creates room for you to be honest with your father because he's being honest with you. We get what we get. So I love that. And I love that he didn't let the mother figure stop him from finding love again and choosing the right lover and somebody that was going to love his kid like they own. I love that. Like diamonds in the sky. We're like diamonds in the sky. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Yeah, somebody's really guilty about something. And they need to release this guilt because it's a low frequency, low vibration. Feel it, acknowledge why you feel it, acknowledge the actions of it, but let it go, okay? It's a part of healing. Sometimes you gotta heal. And also what I learned, baby girl, some people gotta heal to even take accountability for the actions that they
did. Like, some people don't know the pain it caused to other people until they actively start healing, or until it's done to them. That's something I did learn. And sometimes it's generational. Like, some people get abandoned by their parents, and then they get older, and then they end up jumping off the ship until somebody breaks that cycle. So I'm glad your stepmom came in and broke that cycle. Like, this ain't stopping me. And then when you get older and you have kids one day, I can almost, I bet on you that you're going to break that cycle in your bloodline. Because I doubt that you're going to inflict the same pain on your child that you felt. I highly doubt that. Music for manifesting. Okay, okay, okay. Somebody can say okay instead of okay. To manifest properly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Somebody needs to use music to manifest in what they want, what they desire. Okay? Divine magic, extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. I love that. Well, he became a Christian after he got out of jail of a 15-year sentence. They were going to give him, but God loved him after he repented to God. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like he went through some real life-changing things, and it set him down. He had to really think about his life and, think about what route he was taking. Think about what type of role model he'll be. And then when you have a kid, it's a whole different reality. It's a whole different reality, because it's like, I'm not just thinking about myself. I can't live selfishly. I got a whole nother being to think about, and he was thinking about you. It sounded like you really, I talked to a father figure before, and he said his daughter changed his life, and it sounded like you really changed his life. Like, granted, the situations around him very life changing, but I think that you crossed his mind a lot, and you're like, you know what, I got to do something different, because if I want to be here for my daughter and be around for my daughter, I got to do different actions. So I love that. Like, I'm happy that your story had a beautiful turnout, and I do hope that you, the older you get, I hope that you find the love in the person that loves you unconditionally, and just as much as you pour love into other people too. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Somebody needs to listen to their heart. Oh my goodness. And one thing I want to say for future viewers or anybody that is here, if something keeps coming up in the energy consistently, it's because somebody is not getting the message that they're supposed to receiving, or that's what timeline a person is on. And they'll be having different types of viewers, so take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, I'm glad he changed his life around. I really like that ending for you. I do. And I like that the stepmom came in like, I'm next. Stop playing with me. I'm next. And have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Yeah, somebody just need to remain positive, have faith, use music to manifest. Somebody needs to listen to their heart and acknowledge that divine is really in play when it comes to a person's heart desires. Somebody needs to be open to accept help from people or in love and not feel guilty, or accepting apologies without feeling guilty. Maybe I'm guilty. Maybe I'm guilty. So, I love that for you. I do. And I love that you came here today. That you're spending your time with me. At 16 now, I've got very different. And when you say that authentic thing, it makes me happy, because I want to be honest about my identity thing. Is I've spent my 4 months. I love that. Girl, yes. Live out loud and be yourself. The right people will love you for you and accept you for you. The road people ain't. But that's how you know you found your crowd. And accepting does not mean accepting you and just letting you do things that's going to destruct you. No, accepting you is accepting you for who you are, but also motivating each other to grow. But girl, yes, be yourself, be authentic, and be great with what you do. And do it with all your heart and pure intentions. And you can't lose. I love authenticity. Only people intimidated by authenticity is people that's living for other people, and that is not walking in authenticity. Those are the people that's intimidated by it. But the people that's authentic,
they love authenticity because it's so rare in this world, you know?
So girl, yes, be you.
Period. I love that for you. Alright.
I'm telling you now. Cause loving you is a crime, baby. I'm
Guilty.
so yes, I love that for you, baby girl.
I do.
Somebody here is very loyal.
We got a lot of support coming in, or somebody has a big support system here.
Or if it's not that, somebody's gonna have
Friends coming in that support them. And that's very loyal. Because somebody is a loyal energy. You're very loyal to people. When you love all the way. When you're in a person's love, loyalty follows. A being transgender person and people say it's wrong or this, but this really helped me. No matter what they say, they stick to my, they stick to, they stick to myself and be me because it gives me peace, joy, and closer to God. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, if that's the route that you choose to take, as long as you acknowledge that, yes, there's a lot of people that does not agree with the route that you choose to take. But at the end of the day, if that makes you happy and that's what you want to do that. At the end of the day, you're not living to make other people happy. You're living to make yourself happy. And you do not want to live a life miserable. You want to live a happy life, a life full of peace, a life full of joy. And you're not going to live that living for other people, you know. So, yes, be yourself, girl, and do it all the way. Period. Other than that, fuck what other people got to say. That's white noise. And you're going to find your right crowd, the people that accept you for who you are. Okay. And if you choose to like do major surgeries, since you are 16, I would say don't do that until you're full adult and you authentic. You 100% know I want to stick to this route and I want to walk this path. If you experiment and do what you do, that's fine. And then you figure out, look, this ain't for me, and or you figure out, look, I love this route. Then you go on and do what you want to do. You know. You want to just make sure your brain is fully developed when it comes to making that decision. Okay, you don't want to do nothing you don't regret. So, yeah, see if that's for you, period. And if it is, do it all the way, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Somebody is trying to fulfill a promise here. Or somebody promised somebody something here. Somebody's going through cycles. Okay, let's see. Give me a couple more cards and then I'll pull on the cards this down. Okay, what else? Okay. Liberation, destiny. Something's destined for somebody. Period. This makes me smile because a lot of live streamers I went to that it's about this topic. They judge me and stuff, and it makes me happy because you see me from the heart of yours, not outwardly. Yeah, I mean, it's about the soul. It's not about the person. It's not about their belief system. And now, if a person's belief system is flawed, I'm bound to call it out, okay? That's just me. But, like, it's from a place of love. It's not from a place of me judging. But at the end of the day, I know how it feels to be judged, shunned, all of that, you know? Not that I walked your route, but I know the feeling of being judged because of something I believe in, or because of me being me and choosing a different route, you know. So at the end of the day, I don't believe in inflicting the same pain that I felt on other people. So yes, I'm happy that you love it here, and I'm happy that you feel like you belong, because everybody deserves to belong. And yes, I see the heart, but I'm all about the heart. I don't let the physical fool me or the superficial things. It's about the heart of a person. That's all that matters. And don't change your good heart, okay? Because there's good-hearted people out there. You're going to bump into some people that's like, damn, do you even got a heart? But it's going to be worth it.
the reward will be so worth it. Just keep walking your path, okay? So I'm happy that I brought you some type of confirmation and clarity. I'm happy I did. Okay, somebody want to fulfill a promise of being married to an individual. Somebody could be trying to use their friends to cooperate with, to come up with some type of plan, but somebody is in this energy of being worried, and they feel like they could be at the weakest point of their life, a weak moment, or somebody feel like they got a weak spot for a thing. And somebody's very insecure. Somebody's insecure, so somebody don't even feel good enough for something they really want. Because somebody want a traditional home, somebody want the stability, the whole 9 yards. Because to me, no matter what path people run or what they do, I love them for who they are. Exactly. You could miss out on some dope ass, beautiful people placing judgment on them and not knowing them for who they is. You can miss out on some really good people. People that was there to change your life, really help you. That's why looks can be deceiving, you know? So yes, I love that. Keep that mentality and you're gonna bump into your right people. Hold on to them tight because it's rare to find people that look at the heart versus the superficial. I missed the I wanna say I wish that you never left. But oh instead I only wish you the best. Somebody got green eyes. Somebody here is going through a transition and making movement and becoming more secure within themselves, becoming resilient, but there is restraint here. Because at the end of the day, you can't have a person that's secure within themselves with an insecure person because this insecure person gonna try to pull the secure person down to their level. Somebody gotta be somebody somewhere, and if the insecure person is not coming up to the secure person's level, where do you think you're gonna go? To this insecure person's level. So somebody really feel like they had a weakness. Okay, what is this? The heart in reverse. Oh, but it said I only wish you the best. I wanna say without you everything's wrong. And do everything I need all alone. Okay, one more. Somebody is not following their heart in the situation. And it's because they're not forgiving. Somebody don't forgive somebody for something that transpired or how they view a situation. They don't got forgiveness thereof at all. So when it comes to decisions they choose to make, they not making decisions out of a heart space, out of a loving space. They're making decisions out of a um, I was just talking about superficial space, out of a logical space, not a heart space. One more for this. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. Or somebody's not focused on love right now at all. Like, it could be this energy of somebody really just trying to, somebody could have fish recently. Somebody's building their abundance, building their wealth, worried about their finances, getting their money up. I'm getting my money up, not my funny up. Like, somebody is not, somebody like, look, I want to fulfill this and all, but like, I need my money right. The heck, I'm not cussing. Somebody is paying attention to their culture. Somebody could be a very culture-based individual. And somebody does something in their community to make money. So it's like they trying to get or build their community of how they make their money. The live stream is cozy. I'm chilling in bed, listening to you speak to me, and it makes me happy, smile, and feel more myself than someone judging me or saying something, then letting me stay and chill. Girl, yes, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna always be honest with you, but it's always from a place of love. For judging you?
Nah.
Not at all.
Not me, you know?
I don't like being judged.
I ain't gonna place judgment on people. Now, it may seem like I'm judging people, but I'm just here to deliver the messages, you feel me?
Because we get real honest around here. But other than that, no, I ain't gonna judge you. I'm glad you feel welcome, and I'm sorry that you met some ugly people that they're not confident in their skin. So all they know is to project onto you and make you feel not confident in your skin. Misery loves company, honey. And the more you realize people be miserable, people don't know themselves, people don't accept themselves, people don't love themselves, the more you realize you wouldn't really care what people think. You tossed it in the trash, it's you. Somebody's like, I would have caught a grenade for you when you traded on me. Go heal. All right. And then somebody gonna message somebody. Somebody gonna reach out to somebody or try to make communication with somebody, but somebody just really worried about their money. Like, love is not on the person's mind right now. They worried about finances and coming up. Without love. Or somebody, you thought somebody was dating, they not dating. They worried about the bag. That's it. That's all. It's like, yeah, I'm secure within myself, but since I'm secure within myself, baby, somebody don't like being in relationships or situations if they money funny. Like, I don't need to be in a space if I feel like I'm lacking in something. If I'm lacking in finances, I don't want to settle down with nobody. You know, I want to make sure I come with something in my hand, not empty-handed. And this could be a person's experience too, where it's like, if I showed up empty-handed in a situation and the person had more, it left room for a person to try to control me, how I move, how I act, or how much they contribute to me. So nah, like, I'd rather get my money up, period. There are always a difference on actually loving people than fake loving people, absolutely. And you're going to start being able to read them so clearly, you avoid them completely. Like, I ain't even finna entertain fake love. I ain't got time for that stuff. Move around. I'm cool. Fake love is dangerous. Oh, I was going through. But yes, girl, you can see. But some people, fake love, they show up like they love you. Sometimes it be the people closest to you, and then you realize they ain't really. They had an agenda the whole time, a motive. If my body was on fire, you'd watch me burn, baby. 7-7. You said you love me, you're a liar, 'cause you never, ever, ever did, baby. Okay. Like I said, somebody is healing their inner child or has healed their inner child and they in this innocent energy. A female or a female is not dating, they just getting their money. I am not worried about dating. That's the last thing on my mind, okay? I'm trying to build a legacy. I am not worried about the dating field. And somebody's in this energy of innocent, playing a lot, coming into new beginnings. Where you from, Cruz? It's 2 a.m. in American Eastern Time for me. I'm from Chicago originally, but I don't live there no more. And where I'm at is 1:57. It's about to be 2. So we on the same time. We on Eastern Time. Alright, but in Chicago, it's an hour behind, so it's like 12:57 up there. About to be 1. I know my home city time for sure. Yeah, somebody is. Somebody in this energy of like, the more a person hear their inner child, the more they don't doubt themselves. They're not in confusion. They're very clear about where they're going. And there ain't no secrets. There ain't no secret to me because, baby, I ain't got nothing to hide. It's this type of energy like, it ain't much to me. I'm an open book. I ain't got to lie. I don't doubt myself. Or is this energy like, I'm not operating out of a confusing state because I'm not even confused about myself and where I'm going. Secrets? Why do I gotta keep a secret, baby? I'm too grown to be keeping a secret, baby. Like, let's be serious. Or somebody could feel like somebody's secretive and somebody ain't secretive. They ain't keeping no secrets. They don't. They operate out of a place of peace
and clarity, not confusion and chaos. No. I don't even know his name. That's what that burden and conviction is. Somebody got a lot of good luck and joy. Clovers could be significant. Somebody could see 4-leaf clover, 3-leaf clover is down here. Or the herb clover could be significant. Bees could be significant. And like pollen could be significant. Dandelions, lightning bugs, and or stars could be significant to somebody. The deception, somebody that was a liar to somebody and was like a snake in disguise. It's like somebody trying to build, or somebody could have had a tree house growing up or always wanted one. Somebody was trying to build with a snake. And that snake is facing convictions and burdens and hardship now. And it's off the strength of a lie. I saw a movie called The Cost of Lies. Dude lied and lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. And he paid the cost in the end. As far as like he lost the realest thing, he lost his love, he lost a lot off the strength of him lying. I'm homeschooled, so I stay up because I have sleep problems, mainly because stress or something. No, you don't need to be stressing. Identify what be stressing you out, and you gotta like rewire your what is the word I'm looking for? Nervous system. I'm gonna homeschool my daughter. That's dope. Like, and you remind me of like some things that I'm trying to implement in my child, like homeschooling, and that's dope. I love that. I do. But period. I mean, and as far as sleep, try to meditate yourself to sleep. Like lay down and meditate, and sometimes that can help you fall asleep. Or try to get your body real calm. Whether it's like you take a Epsom salt bath of lavender or something, and then you do some yoga and then meditate, or listen to like meditation beats and try to go to bed. Like, you gotta find your routine of what works for you. Somebody hate they love somebody, man. Somebody's toxic though. Really toxic. You pick your bags up the sidewalk. Somebody could do somebody's clothes on the sidewalk before. Yeah, it's like whomever this snake is facing conflict. So it's like bringing conflict into a person's life to be facing conflict now. Bringing oppositions to a person's life or bringing enemies to a person's life off the strength of you lying and being a snake brought opposition into your life and drama. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, somebody is in this good luck energy, like, I win it. I think that's so dope. Okay, close out with the sex spirit. Don't you hear the sincerity in my voice when I talk? I think it's somebody dead. Ooh. Okay. I guess. All right, let me see something. Believe in your own magic. I close up with karmic justice. I do want to get a couple of these for you. What stresses me out is mainly my parents' words on my decisions, but I ignore it. Just chilling. I don't worry about it. It's more just there's not a bother, just there. I get it. You cannot stress that. I'm telling you. At the end of the day, you cannot stress what other people think, even when it's your parents. And the more older you get, the more you realize you're going to make decisions that ain't going to make your parents the happiest. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to bump your head. But at the end of the day, like, you're growing. You're learning as you go. Do not stress over things that you cannot control. And the things that you can control, it ain't worth stressing over because you control it, right? You can control it, right? Bitch fire. Ooh, be fire. Stand up for yourself. Somebody needs to stand up to themselves. Stand up for themselves. 16 again. For 17, 4, 6.
Oh, this number scratched out and I hate that.
27, 20,
34,
24, 35, 18, 25,
23, 23, 11, and 7. Do these got numbers on it too? No. Okay. Yeah, and 36.
Somebody's dealing with a gold digger. And I ain't saying she a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. And somebody's just dealing with somebody that they feel like they need. You don't need someone else to fix you.
Or somebody's trying to fix somebody and I don't know, it's this type of energy like, where do you think you need a person, or you need a person in a situation, or a person's just trying to fix you and alter
Your personality and your ancestors is like, no, take up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Mm-mm.
You don't need that person to fix you and create you for who you are.
This is not no build a bear, honey. No. The funny part is my therapist said I'm mature and that I act like an 18-year-old adult because I'm very mature now. Decisions as future things, like I'm seeing people and how to speak to them. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Usually, some of the most mature people you meet be young. You'll realize that maturity ain't got an age thing. It's a mentality thing. I done met some grown people that is not mature. Somebody's puppet master. Somebody is like controlling somebody, and somebody really needs to take up for themselves in a situation because this person is controlling the person. 22,
14, weave together your own crown.
It's like you trying to weave your own crown. Somebody is this queen energy. You could weave other people's crowns, but you got somebody that's trying to control you and puppet master you. Like, no.
Take control of your own narrative.
Somebody is trying to control somebody's life. Like, huh? No.
This person is not even meant to be controlled. This is a person that weave other people's crowns.
You trying to control a person like that? This person's meant to be free and meant to roam, not be controlled. No.
Mm-mm. Okay, you know how
I just played with like a puppet recently, and you know how you go to like them puppet shows, or somebody could have went to a puppet show as a kid or recently,
and you put
the
the
puppet on
your hand and it's like
you're controlling the puppet. You say what the puppet say. You control what the puppet say. That type of energy. Somebody is not meant to be in this energy of being controlled. Somebody trying to control somebody's narrative. Like, no.
this ain't it. Somebody's taking control of their own. Yeah, evil queen, you deserve salt, not sugar. Somebody's trying to control
Somebody's narrative because they know somebody's gonna get the sugar out of something when they rushed in. They got the salt. Two.
Remember to practice self-love.
Love. And the only reason they did this is off the strength of not loving themselves. My therapist said I'm just a advanced
Young person that made me smile like a
circus puppet. Yeah, like, huh? Or you know how you see them dummies
24, and they just sit on the person's lap.
but the mouth move, but like the person that is controlling the dummy don't
A
ventriloquist or something like that. They don't move their mouth. I mean, they not supposed to move their mouth, but it makes it look like the puppet is talking by itself. Could be that energy.
Somebody trying to control somebody, like, no.
I mean, in this type of energy, if somebody's really just trying to control somebody's narrative because somebody's destined
To reap the fruits of their labor.
the sugar, and it's like this person rushed in and thought they got sugar but got salt and
Lack self-love.
so they're not swimming away from the situation, but the ancestors are advising them to swim away from the situation because they're getting salt, but they lack self-love. This could be a
Basic witch. Somebody that just learned how to do magic. Something lovely will grow from this.
Yeah, and it's like somebody don't see the reward in walking away. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody don't see the reward of walking away from a situation, and that they're going to find self-love in this situation. They're more so like, you know what, I'd rather settle. But it's like, okay, let me see something.
22.
Library. Somebody goes to the library a lot or likes to read. Oh, with the strings and poles that make
the mouth
like the make it move like the mouth. Yeah,
you you ever see them shows where they got the puppet sitting on their lap, and it's like the person that the puppet lap is sitting on, mouth is not moving, but they're talking, and I think it's really caught up in triloquist or something like that. But the puppet mouth is moving. But yeah, it's this type of energy of somebody trying to control somebody's life. You see how the hands is right there, and it's like that person's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna move this way today." Like, no, what is this? Release your guilt. But somebody's controlling somebody because somebody's guilty about something. So they play on a person's guilt to control them and control their narrative. They play on somebody's guilt. Okay, Clover. Yeah, somebody needs to be around more loving people, or people that genuinely love them. Because the people that surround them don't, they try to, the people that surround them try to control them more. It's like having the upper hand on a person who a person really needed help in a situation or needing support, lacking support. And the people around them more so try to control them. It's not a genuine love thing. Let them go, yeah, because you never needed them. You never needed those wings to fly. Somebody got to realize that somebody's trying to control their life off the strength of them needing help from them. It's the type of energy, okay, you know how you see situations where you need help from a person and then they can control whether they show up or not. Because it's like, I was just talking about, this is gained through experience where a person could be dealing with a person and they feel like, look, I gotta have money because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be able to have. I'm not gonna let nobody have the room to put me out. I'm gonna always have backup funds. It's that type of energy where a person is got independence because of situations and feeling controlled in the situation where you really need help, or a person not showing up, and then you ain't got no backup plan because you was depending on that person to show up. Somebody need to realize they don't need these people. You need real love around you, and you need to let these people go because they don't mean you well. Or somebody feels guilty to let somebody go because they help them, but they don't see that they're controlling them, like controlling, manipulating ways. Yeah. Like, it's like guilt, like, yeah, that person had me, so I don't really want to let them go. But it's not seeing that a person's controlling a person, manipulating a person, and using their guilt against them to control them. I don't know, somebody feels bad for leaving people behind that really had them, but they not seeing that they only helping them to control them. Yeah, it's like, I'm lost. Somebody that's agent warning somebody. Okay, swim away from this situation. Changes are inevitable. Yeah, somebody's avoiding the ending here. Something's bound to end, and somebody is avoiding it, like, with all their might. And like, this is not ending on my watch. Somebody could like Baywatch, or somebody could have, what is it? The people that walk around and they watch the community, or they see if there's anything going around. Is it community watch? I can't remember what it's called. So like, nope. Somebody could wear a lot of gray, pink, green. Alright. Endings are inevitable. The world awaits you. Be your first priority. Somebody's prioritizing somebody else and don't want to end something. Take yourself on a date. Hey, child father. Somebody could let somebody just overdose here. And then think before you judge. Yeah, somebody got their mind made up on the situation, and they misreading the situation, and they are entertaining the situation they should be swimming away from. But then they're judging the wrong people in the wrong ways. Like, the people that's really beneficial to them and is going to help them prevail, they're judging. But the people they should be swimming away from, they're trying to avoid this ending. It's been so long.
37, 18,
35, 2, 8, 15, 21, 22, 36, 26, 16, 24. Alright, anything else? This seems okay. Justice is coming. Yeah, somebody is still gonna win this battle. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah, somebody's in a storm and trying to hold on to the storm. Like, no, I don't want to let the storm go. I love the turmoil. I love this. Like, no, like, let this shit go. It's fucking with your peace. It's fucking with your mental. Air losing, edges losing, weight losing. Or somebody can stress eat and gain weight. Take it how it resonates. But somebody here, yeah, justice is coming over this situation because somebody is really holding something real tight to their chest and it is bound to end. It's fated to end. It was just a lesson. Somebody's learning to take up for themselves when it comes to these people. Like, yeah, even though I need your help, that don't mean you can talk to me and treat me any type of way because I need help. No. Reverse psychology, somebody reversing stuff on somebody. It'd be so fun playing that card game if I was in front of you playing it. What card game? Somebody, what is it? You used to build with cards. Somebody could have used to build with playing cards. Like build houses and stuff like that. Take how it resonate. Somebody came blacklist, came blackballed. What's chosen? Somebody's destined for greatness. You can't stop their blessings. Period. Always dropping cards. Somebody still sleeps to some illusion, past type enemy. Somebody sleep to the fact that these people came up against them and they're in denial that somebody's doing magic on them. Meanwhile, they're in a hell mentality. The cards you're holding and reading, oh, it's not a game. Try to promote somebody's twin flame. Somebody's twin flame is not realizing that they're getting magic done on them, and these people that's doing magic on them is trying to promote them into a dark coven with them. Damn, they just flying. Bewitchments and hexes backfire. They just flying out. 444 protection. Somebody's too protected, man. Stop playing with them. They's not one of them. Somebody could like reggae. I can't pronounce it. Forget it. Abracadabra. They're protected. Abracadabra. Okay. Somebody could have went to like a magician show recently. Or seen one as a kid. Alright, time is up. Dark entities are collecting. Somebody tried to humble you. This is a no return. Somebody you to protect it. You're on your right path. Support and guidance. Confirmation and affirmations. Or somebody, this is your confirmation. Somebody tried to promote your twin flame. Loved you better. Oh, just a heartbreaking memory of the boy that could never give you what you needed. I felt bad. There was this girl on live stream that said she was Santon's wife. I did not know what to think, but I left in confusion. Anything of the dark brings chaos and confusion. Anything of the light brings peace and clarity. And some people do things for views, but some people that's actually a belief system. Because I let you down. I shouldn't have let you down. She loved you better. Okay, anyways. Dark entities are collecting from these past life enemies. This person tried to humble you or people. This is a no return. Somebody here is going to be building a strong foundation, healthy bond in a relationship, platonic, friendship, lover, together, resonate, support during a breakup. Like I said, somebody's trying to avoid a breakup, avoid a situation ending, and it's going to crash in a way.
Guiding towards a new relationship, positive changes, opportunities in the career, hard work and dedication. Somebody hard work gonna pay off for sure. Okay. And somebody be speaking on your name so bad, it's ridiculous. Somebody loves talking about somebody. Somebody wake up, breathe your name. Go to sleep, breathing your name. Like, damn. Dang, I mean. Alright, I'm gonna close out with these. Just another turn. Heavy on another turn. 12, new beginnings. Trust your intuition. Divine support and protection. Heavy on the protected. Can't stress this. This is like 3 times. Somebody's building momentum to get to their blessings and things like that. Harmony in relationships, spiritual growth. Somebody's child is a reincarnated ancient goddess. Somebody went broke. They can't even afford the witchcraft that they was paying for. Their funds are drying up, or funds have dried up. Their money looking funny. Somebody ancestors is making somebody broke because they keep paying for something, and then they gonna look up and they ain't got the funds to pay for witchcraft no more. Okay, somebody's perspective is growing. Somebody's a lucid dreamer. Playing and abusing magic ain't so fun when you gotta lay on your own sword. You gotta it reversed. And imagine giving it or buying it, and then it reverse on you, and then you can't even afford to do anymore, but you also can't afford to try to take back what you did. Somebody uses their charm to manipulate people. Mad, you've awakened your twin flame. Confirmation, somebody's twin flame is awakened, and somebody has awakened their twin flame. Clock it. Trying to block your new beginnings with magic. Hashtag fail. So if somebody was supposed to come into like a twin flame union, somebody tried to use magic to block a person coming into a twin flame union. You should hear this song named Crazy About You by Turin Wheels. It really hits my heart. It's a good song. I will definitely check it out. I will. So somebody here, twin flame has awakened. If you're destined to be with your twin flame, this other person is not trying to let this in, and baby, it's over with. And somebody's ancestors is letting them know, like, that's a no return situation. This girl is on fire, hotter than a fantasy, loaded like a highway. She living in a world, but it's on fire. Somebody coming up, but they alone. Like, dang, at the top it get lonely. Fuck with it. Forget what they all say, because they don't know me. And if you say you're loyal, you gotta show me. It's the type of energy. Like, yeah, I know you get lonely, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. The cards are really good. Thank you. I made this. I made this deck myself. I was looking for websites where I could actually make the physical cards, like how these look. But yeah, I wouldn't have the luck. It's okay. Not even luck. It's just I don't know. Sometimes I don't believe in certain websites. Somebody's getting divine tested right now. Somebody here, you're undergoing a divine test, or your twin flame is. What are you finna do? Period. Okay, blockages are lifted. Somebody have accepted the truth, or your twin flame has officially accepted the truth, y'all. Clock it, clock it. Somebody is walking in faith, God's sight. They're like, look, I believe. It's a song called I Believe, and it's like, I still believe in love. Okay, stop telling your right hand what your left hand is doing. Somebody needs to stop telling people they moves and wondering why they moves getting blocked. 222 on the clock. Balance and alignment. They can't take what's destined. F that magic. Somebody's of the lights. Period. They can't. And can't and won't and ain't. Okay, altar spells have backfired. Your predictions are playing out. That's why they awaken, because they're like, she said this gonna happen. Ooh, somebody could have been that kid that was in school and they sat like this. And this is an ancestral message to the people that watch me want to play in magic. I noticed when you got it closer to the camera, it looked like those no cards you use in school for grammar words. So I seen that you use them for use. It's really sick. Hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, I need to make me some cards. We're gonna get to the point. Okay. Roses are red. Yeah, I made this up.
Well, I didn't make it up. My ancestors gave me the download and I wrote it down. That's how my cards work. Like, when my ancestors tell me to write down, I just do it. And I don't back talk them. I don't disobey my ancestors. Roses are red, violets are blue. Keep playing with my baby. Them ancestors gonna get you. Okay? Somebody's a spiritual judge, energy, or call judgment over their situation. Or somebody is this energy of people come in your life and they cross you and then they meet their karma. They meet their maker. Because you was the trap. Your spiritual ranking too high, baby. So you can realize a lot of people go through bad karma when you walk out their life. Or they could be going through it while they in your life. And then your ancestors move you away because some people start to fly and yeah. We ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Somebody could be born in February. I think that's August. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yes, August. Ages or life path numbers as well. Somebody could be born on the 15th, the 27th, the 19th, the 17th, 26th, 27th, 16th. 22nd, 21st. 44. Somebody could be 44 years old. 35. Heavy on the 35. Somebody could be 36 too. Somebody could have been born on the 17th. The 6th. That's June. I gotta see what number this is. The 20th, the 27th. Somebody could be born in July. Somebody could be born on the 18th, the 11th, the 25th, the 23rd. The 18th. Way up after your blessing. I've had a good time for a long time, you know, Okay, and the 25th. Let me see something. What is that card? It's up towards the front, the child, because it's scratched out. I need to just write it down on the card myself. This is the card guidebook. Yes. The 13th. Guess my birthday, I was born on, oof, the gas. Yikes. Somebody could be born on the 24th. Hold on real quick, baby girl. And that's, I don't know. I don't want to guess wrong. 24th. Or it could just be these ages. The 16th. 34, could be 31, 43, 36, 38. Somebody could be born on the 10th or October. Somebody, we got the your twin flame tickets. Go. Okay, no more numbers. I don't want to guess one. That's all. They go up there. Okay, you want me to guess the month, the day, or your whole soul day? September. Are you born in September? Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not have to walk alone. I love that. I hear ancestors is always there. You just gotta listen to them. What did I do with that deck of cards? Everything, LOL. Oh, dang. Okay. How about you let me think on it tonight?
And then I'll get back to you when I go live again. Deal?
Let me think about it. See what my intuition is telling me. So the deal? Yeah, let's go here. Peace. Harmony. I love that. Lost love. Somebody surrendering healing.
Bring somebody peace, dissolving unwanted and disturbing thoughts.
Not letting intrusive thoughts creep in. Somebody's getting self-confidence, power,
And productivity too. Somebody's becoming more productive because they're more confident.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take them clues with me because I already got like an idea,
I'm thinking April.
but I want to think on it. I don't want to
Guess wrong. I want to be right.
Yeah.
Okay. April the 10th.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know. Oh, the anticipation is getting me. 111 intuition.
Heavy on the 111.
The anticipation is getting me, girl. This is the step down. Okay.
April
The 20th. Or am I too far down? Somebody could have played hotter or cold.
You're getting hotter. You're getting colder. Or Marco Polo.
The 20th. If not the 20th, the 17th. This is a point.
Let me know. I am.
I'm gonna get up out of here in a little bit. I didn't even use this. But it's okay.
I gotta get my cards up. My daughter likes to destroy cards, and she be targeting my cards. I ain't got time.
So,
I call back all my energy and my power, and I return yours back to you with the grace, love,
light, ease. Oops. Okay.
the 7th.
Is it the 7th? April 7th. Or the 3rd. The 7th or the 3rd. Okay, for any personal bookings, that will be in my description box when you first click into my channel. Other than that,
I'm trying to get this reply back. Okay, the 9th.
because you said the 10th wasn't right, so we gotta be the 9th. Gotta be. I'm gonna get up out of here in a little bit.
I'm trying to get this right before I go.
Somebody brainstorming. Wait, you tell me to go down again? Is it the 10th then? I said the 10th. Is it the 10th? No, you said the 10th was wrong, so it cannot be the 10th. So if it's not the 9th, then what could it be? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, the 4th. Because 3rd ain't right. It's gotta be the 4th. This is the 4th. See, now you got me invested.
I got 10%. I gotta hurry up. This is the 4th.
Heavy on routines could be significant. 10, 10. Completion of a cycle. Releasing. Is it the 4th? The 5th. It gotta be the 5th then. Because if it's 1 to 5, it's the 5th. It's the 5th. I stamped that answer then. The 5th. Just give me the yeah, baby, yeah. Is it the 5th? I'm getting antsy. Okay. Now I'm feeling plagued a bit. The 6th. No, but you said 1 to 5. Is it the 3rd? No. Okay, down to you means going higher, right?
Or does it mean going lower? Let's get this established and clear.
Let's establish something real quick. Because down to me means to go higher. So you count down, you counting higher. Is down to you mean go lower?
Okay, Nat.
Okay, then it's the. Is it the 3rd? So it means go lower to you.
Okay, glad we gotta understand it now.
Is it the 3rd? And you're fine. You're fine. You're okay. You're okay. You're fine.
That's why I had to ask, because
You know, we gotta have an understanding. Is it the 3rd? I'm waiting on your comment. This is crazy. If not the 3rd, it gotta be the 2nd. Okay, then
is it the 2nd or the 1st? Which one is it? Let me know.
this is the 2nd. There's only 2 left. Let's get to it. If it's not the 2nd, hit me with the
Nope, and then say yeah if it's the 1st. If it's not the 1st and it's the 2nd, hit me with the yeah and say no for the 1st. Yeah.
let me know. Nope. So then it's the 1st. It's the 1st then. Ain't it? At least I got the month right.
I'll take that any day.
The month is 12 months. And some months got 30 days, so I've got 31. I take the month right.
I'll take that.
That's an accomplishment. It's the 1st, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Because if it ain't the 2nd, then it's
Gotta be the 1st.
April 1st.
Yep.
April 1st, April Fool's baby here. Oh, that's awesome.
I love that for you.
I get to play tricks.
One day when I'm like happily married, I'm gonna start a couples channel,
Like a prank channel.
channel. I always wanted one.
I gotta make sure it's my divine
And husband though, because he can't go for temptation.
when we blow up, you know? I love that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm finna get up out of here. You get you some rest. Okay, so try the methods that I told you to try to get you some rest. And let me know if that works. Okay, very. Tasty. Oh, I just pop up here and there. You just never know with me. You gotta turn your post notification bell button on so then you see my live because you just never know. I just pop up out the blue. Usually around this time. Um, Alright, so I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all so much. Somebody could have went by oh so. I got all my energy and power back and I return yours back to you. Like I said, personal bookings, all the information is in the description box. When you first click into my channel, when it lets you know what my channel is about. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all so much and I'm out. Mwah. I say, see you, baby girl. You have a great night in the grand rising when you get up for school tomorrow, homeschooling. I hope I see you again. I say.